You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. And what does that make you? Good? You're not good. You hide and lie. And yeah, I got approximately 10 hours before I catch my flight back to Denver. So I got time today. And to be honest, and to be honest, I got more respect for V-Dub Boogie more than punk ass Big J Triple X. At least V-Dub Boogie has the balls to let it be known who's being addressed instead of going around talking shit about people subliminally. But everybody needs to ask Big J this question, because even I'm both puzzled and baffled by this shit. What does Alan Rodger Currie's widow got to do with me? No. Before I go back to the question, I got to say this as well. So this is who Big J Triple X is. Triple X mean when he goes around calling me the quote unquote MGTOW Avenger. Damn, when your haters give you hero names, that's the day. So I'm this MGTOW Avenger. In the words of Redman, I'll be that. I'll be that. I'll be that. I'll be that. But back to the question, Big J Triple X. What does Alan Rodger Currie's widow got to do with me? Because let me go ahead and put some sense into that low intellectual brain of yours. First off, I didn't even know Alan Rodger Currie was married. And on top of that, I could give less of a fuck if his widow has an OnlyFans account. But yeah, and shout out to my sources for timestamping each and every part of Big J Triple X's video for me to go back and clown his ass on this shit. I know nothing about Alan Rodger Currie's widow. I could give less of a fuck if she has an OnlyFans account or not. In fact, I don't even have a single video nor community post even talking about Alan Rodger Currie's widow having an OnlyFans account. So why Big J Triple X feels the need to subliminally include me in this shit, I don't know. But then he wants to cry like a little bitch when I constantly put my foot up his ass in the process. What's even funny is Big J wants to sit there and say that, oh, I ain't got no teeth. Oh, he has no teeth. Excuse me 1 second. Now, what y'all see, this is me, right? This photo was taken approximately 8 years ago, back in 2017. This is the same time I had my oral surgery. So for me to not have any teeth in my mouth, This photo, this photo proves that Big J Triple X is full of shit. And yeah, I know what Big J Triple X is gonna do next. He's gonna run back on camera talking about how I got dentures. Correction. Future correction here. Before you call them dentures, those are actually implants. And there's a reason why I had to go through oral surgery just to get them. Unlike dentures, where you take the teeth out your mouth, once those teeth are in your mouth, they're in your mouth for life. So, Big J, what's all that shit about content creators having no teeth? But yet, you yourself have to hide behind your fucking logo because you're too fucking insecure to let people see how you look like, nigga? Your pussy ass is the last one to try to talk about people's looks, people's facial features, while at the same time, you got to hide yourself in these YouTube streets. Yeah, we get it, Big J. You want to talk about other people's looks and other people's facial features because you are so insecure about your own fucking image. We get it. We all get it. So here's my challenge to you, Big J. Stop hiding behind your logo and let everybody take a look and see how you look like. They need to calm down. No, you scared ass anonymous loser. You need to cam up before you ever talk about how someone else looks like. And to be honest, you might as well be gay since you're so concerned about what's in another man's mouth, nigga. But then again, in situations like this, Big J Triple X, you always let your insecurity show. You insecure about people looking at you as same sex because all you do is cry, bitch, and complain, CBC, about other men. Just like how you're always insecure about anyone calling you a simp because all you do is beg for women's attention in these YouTube streets. And speaking of which, you want to sit there and say that, you people with no teeth in your mouth cannot talk about women. Okay, Big J, if you want us to stop talking about women, why don't you make us stop? Oh, that's right, you can't. Especially if those same women are out here fucking up. We will talk about these women fucking up out here. We will talk about these women damaging other people's lives out here. Or ruining other people's families. You're not going to make us shut up on that shit. So I'll say this to you again, Big J Triple X. You want us to stop talking about these women? Why don't you make us stop talking? Oh, that's right. You ain't going to do shit. But back to the question, Big J. What does Rodger Currie's widow has anything to do with me? Isn't that what your video was about? You was going after the ones attacking Rodger Currie's widow for having an OnlyFans account? So what part of that has anything to do with JD Miles? Nothing. In fact, why even bring me up, even subliminally, if I ain't got shit to do with that? Oh, that's right. As I stated before, you need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say that's the bad guy. And what does that make you? Good? You're not good, Big J Triple X. You hide and you lie. And that's all there is to it. Now, while you're crying like a little bitch in front of your camera, because all you do is preach in these YouTube streets, I'm about to go out and sightsee before I catch my flight back home to Denver. And shout out to Tulsa, Oklahoma for having me. I said what I had to say. I'm done and I'm out this bitch. Later.